The 2025 CrossFit Open is right around the corner, and in this video, I'm going to be looking back at all of the past year's open workouts and ranking each year as a group on a tier list from S tier to D tier. So 2011 was the first year of the Open. Loved this 10-minute AMRAP 30 double under 15 power snatch. That's a cool workout. There was some, this is pretty much just like kind of classic CrossFit couplets and triplets. I did like this 5-minute AMRAP of squat, clean, and jerk. This is a really tough workout, especially if you're pushing it. I started CrossFit in 2011, and I believe I remember there was some issue with like the way that the online scores were submitted. And so they had to come out with a 6th workout. So that's where this was. That 100 pounds is just so weird. It should be 95-65. I don't know why they added 5 pounds to it for the guys. So that was 2011, and we are going to rank the 2011 Reebok CrossFit Games Open in C tier. 2012. So this was my very first CrossFit Open that I signed up for. This 7 minutes of burpees is like one of the historic CrossFit workouts. It's one that every year people are like, oh, are we going to retest the 7 minutes of burpees? This one was pretty cool as well. I remember doing 15s on the bar for 75 and then adding 2 pairs of 15s and just like destroying the gym's plates. The gym owner was like super mad at me at the time. This 12.4, this was the first workout that I was like, oh my gosh, this is hardcore. And people are finishing this and getting back to the wall ball. Like this sport is crazy. This is 2 classic CrossFit benchmark workouts. So 150 wall balls is Karen, 90 double unders, and then 30 muscle ups for time is like a common benchmark for muscle ups. And then we had our first repeat. Let's rank this one. 2012 was B tier. 13.1. So same snatch workout, just adding burpees. This makes it way hard. Now, the thing I don't love about this, again, is the weights. 75-45 is so weird. It's always 75-55. 135 should be 95 for the ladies. These weights are just really strange, but it is what it is. Repeat, 12.4. Cool little 7-minute couplet increasing. And then this was the first time that we had an ascending time window. This was super cool. 4-minute AMRAP thrusters and chest to bar pull-ups. If 90 reps are done, if you do 3 rounds in 4 minutes, then you get 8 minutes to do another 3 rounds. This is brutal. And I remember this was the first time where people were like, it was really cool because the fitter you were, the like harder and harder the workout became, the deeper you got into it. And they've done this a few times going forward, but this was the first time that this was really a thing. What I look for in these open rankings, I'm looking for something unique and new, but not to the point where it's like gimmicky. Like the repeating of the workouts after a while, you'll notice like it just kind of becomes like every single year there's a repeat. So I don't know. That is kind of what I'm using to rank these on, and just kind of my fond memory of doing these opens. I would give 13. This is going to be our first S tier. 2014 Open. Started with a repeat. This is a great workout. 30 double unders, 15 power snatches. Like I said, this is 11-1, repeating the very first open workout. Then again, we go with the ascending time frame thing, you know, like 3 minutes to do X amount of work. You know, if you get there, then 3 to 6, you have this, and so on. Deadlift box jump. This is a mean couplet. Just recognize that some of the workouts are written not to be finished. So this is one of those, like, no one's getting 35 deadlifts at 365. That's crazy. So this was tough, especially in 8 minutes. Like, it's just unrealistic. So cool workout. Love this chipper. This chipper is awesome. We retested this recently. 60, 50, 40, 20, 10. Super classic. Just really, really solid workout. This was the first time that we had a workout that was 4 time. And I remember Dave Castro, in his announcement, he like took off his watch and he was like, the clock will not save you now, and like chucked it into the crowd. So that was super cool. I give 2014 A tier. 2015 Open. I really liked this. Is the first time we did lifting after a Metcon. First time we had a heavy lift in the Open, and I love this format. So this was very unique, and it was new at the time. Super cool to see. This is repeat of 14.2. So I don't love, if you are like, hey, it's 2025, and we're gonna repeat a workout from 2013, I think that's cool. But just repeating one from the previous year kind of feels like a little bit lazy. in my opinion. And then I loved this. This was the first time muscle ups came first in a workout, and people were up in arms about this. And a lot of people got their very first muscle up in this workout because it forced people to do the muscle up first. Very good as a test, very good and very challenging for people that didn't have it at the time. So super cool workout. And if you had muscle ups, it was like, yes, I have like a huge leg up on everybody that doesn't have them at this time. And then 15.4, first time handstand push-up was in the open. They had a weird standard with like how to measure. Cool workout though. I really like that one. And then this one was nasty. Okay, 27, 21, 15, 9. Row calorie thruster. I've tested this a few times. That one was gross. Another one of my favorite years, we're gonna give 2015 the S tier ranking. 2016, this was the first time we had overhead walking lunge. I didn't love this workout, it is what it is. But 16.2, this is my all-time favorite CrossFit Open workout. I love this workout. I think this is one of the best that combines like all of the awesome, unique things that had been brought to the Open to this point. So like the ascending clock, right? 4 minutes to get to here. If you get X number of reps, you get more time to do more work. It was an ascending ladder. It was heavy, which is something that I feel like the Open lacks a lot of times. It's like really heavy weights. And it was like heavy weights under fatigue. A lot of people are very inefficient at toes to bar. A lot of people are very inefficient in double unders, and it led them to like completely fall apart on the squat clean because you wreck your midline on the toes to bar. You just completely gas your heart on the double unders, and then there's nothing left for the squat clean bars. I also vividly remember this workout. This was at like the peak of when I was competitive. 2016, 2017 was kind of like my high point competitively, I think. 7-minute AMRAP, 10 power snatch, 3 bar muscle ups. I hated this workout. Lightweight power snatch and bar muscle up. This is just a grip monster. It's so short and so light, and it's so few reps. I do better when it's heavy and high skill, where it gives me something to like set myself apart. If I'm competing against people with light weights and not a lot of reps, like it's really hard for me to keep up. So I remember doing this one a few times and hating my score every time. 16.4, this is another one of the coolest workouts that I think that CrossFit has put out. 55s, deadlifts, wall ball, calorie row, handstand push-up. This was one where it's like, okay, everybody can make it to the handstand push-up, but can you get out of those handstand push-ups? And that was what the challenge was that year. I remember doing this workout like 3 or 4 times, and I remember getting to the handstand push-ups on the last time and out loud being like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. I'd do a couple reps, say out loud, I can do this. And like that, speaking it into existence helped me get through those 55 handstand push-ups, and then it's back to the bar and deadlift till your back breaks kind of thing. So how do we rank this one? This is really nice Open. We'll give this one A tier. Good stuff. 17.1, another favorite year for me. Dumbbell snatch, burpee, box jump over. This is the first time we had dumbbell snatch in the Open. Super cool workout. Done this one a few times. Descending reps, ascending weight, and increasing the time domain. This one's pretty complicated. This is where like the complexity of the workouts kind of like there's a point where like complexity and like it being unique is cool, and there's a point where complexity is just like kind of annoying. So that was kind of towing that line. And then of course repeat that 55s workout because it was sick. And then this one, 17.5, this is a fun workout. This is one of my favorites again. For time, 10 rounds, 9 thrusters, 35 double unders, 40-minute time cap. Kind of a crazy cap. 2017 was one of my favorites, but I will give it A tier. 2018, 20-minute AMRAP, 8 toes to bar, 10 dumbbell. I like the dumbbell hang clean and jerk. That was the first time that we had that. Dumbbell squats and then bar facing burpees. It just seems so weird to get out a barbell and not use it for the workout. Immediately following 18.2, establish a 1 rep max clean. 12-minute total time cap. 21.59 deadlift, handstand push-up, deadlift, handstand walk. Probably my favorite of this year. And then the last one was a repeat again of 11.6 and 12.5. This is where it's like, dude, just make a new workout. Like 2018 is going to go into C tier. All right, 2019. So this year, this was the only year that I did not sign up for the Open. I did all these workouts, but I did not sign up. This was like when Glassman fired the media team this was the first year where I like wasn't excited to do the Open at all. And this first workout was like such a bummer. I don't know if it was the way that was announced. It was the first time Dave Castro wasn't doing the announcements. And like the guy who announced it just kind of like pulled a card out of an envelope and read the workout. And it was just like, are you serious? That's the workout? Like it just 15-minute AMRAP of 19 wall balls and 19 cal row in 2019. It just seems kind of like gimmicky. Like, why not do 20? Did you pick 19 because it's 2019? So I thought this was super lame. 200-foot dumbbell overhead lunge, dumbbell box step up. This is the first time we had dumbbell box step up and strict handstand push up. Weird to have rest in an open workout. I don't love that in competition. And I think this is one thing that's becoming more common in competitions is where they'll have like, it's like an interval workout as a competition piece. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I just don't love, I don't love that format. For time, this was absolutely horrible. 20-minute time cap, it was just rough. And I remember to finish with that, it was just like off of already kind of like a not very inspired open. Like to finish with that was just like punishment. Let's rank it. 2019 is going to be our first in the D tier. Yeah, we don't, that's where that one's going. Right at the bottom, 2020, liked this one. 10 rounds for time, 8 ground overheads, 10 bar facing burpees. This is the first time you could choose. There's a couple of choose your own adventure, like here at the end. This one was choose your own adventure, partition is needed. That's super cool. This time it was like, hey, ground to overhead, you can snatch or clean and jerk. I think that's super cool. This was a repeat, and then we had box jump clean and jerk and pistol clean and jerk. So this was the first time pistols showed up. I think pistols are fantastic for training, and they're great for developing, balance and coordination, improving your overall squatting mechanics. Everything is like, you should definitely be training the single leg squat. Like that is a big part of being a healthy, strong, fit person. But doing it in competition, I don't see the point. For sure, it's hard, but it's just a judging nightmare. A lot of people will just not do very good pistol squats, and it's one of those things where you're only below parallel for like a brief moment for a lot of these people when they're doing pistols. It's really hard to do a good, solid pistol, and so most of the time you just kind of see people doing crappy pistols. We'll give it B tier. Not the best, not the worst. 21 was nice. Really liked this. We had the wall walk for the first time. Wall walk double under. This was a tough workout. Dumbbell snatch, burpee box jump over, repeat 17-1. I hope we never repeat this one again. I've tested this. I've also done this in training a couple times. I'm just kind of over it at this point. But it's still a really good workout. 21.3, front squat toes to bar thruster, front squat chest to bar thruster, front squat bar up thruster. Like this ascending skill with the pull-up bar work. 21.4. This was immediately following. First time we had a complex, and this is the first year that the Open was only 3 weeks. This is the first 3-week Open, but we had 4 scores here. So as far as like the 5-week Open to the 3-week Open difference, I liked the 5-week Open, but I think the 3-week Open is such a better format, especially as an affiliate owner. Like, those last 2 weeks of the Open, I feel like people were just weren't excited unless you were already in a pretty high position on the leaderboard. Everybody's kind of over the Friday Night Lights thing. Everyone's ready to just kind of get back to doing the normal workouts. So I think 3 weeks is a lot better, especially as a community event, but this is the first year that they did it. So 2021, I will give to the A tier. Okay, really good. Also, the first Noble CrossFit Open. You notice these are all Reebok CrossFit Opens. So Reebok had the title sponsorship for the games for the first 10 years. So then 2021, Noble stepped in for the next 3 years. So 2022, for time, this workout was really cool. 1 to 10, back down to 1, deadlift bar facing burpee 10-minute cap. This one was sweet. And then for time, 21 pull-ups, 42 dubs, 21 thrusters, 18 chest to bar, 36 double unders, 18 thrusters. This is one where the numbers get kind of confusing, where it's a little complex just for no reason. This was the first time that we didn't have a repeat. Like I said, I like the repeat aspect as long as it's not just a gimmick. Same thing with the new movement aspect. I like it, but I don't want it to be oh, what's the new movement going to be this year? People are already talking this year. Oh, what's the workout? What's the repeat going to be this year? And I think if it becomes expected, then it becomes not unknown and unknowable, and it takes away that part of it, you know? So I like that this one was just pretty classic and kind of kept to its roots. So not my favorite, but we're going to put this one also in B tier. Open 23.1. So repeat of 14.4. Again, this workout was sick. Love this. This is the first time we had shuttle runs, first time we had burpee pull-ups. The shuttle run is something I hope never returns to the CrossFit Open. Burpee pull-ups were fine. This was more of a burpee than a pull-up, which I didn't love. I would like to see a burpee pull-up as like a dead hang burpee pull-up, not a jump your chin over the bar type of thing. And then the 1 rep max thruster, I just don't love a thruster. That's my personal opinion. I'm not as competitive in a thruster as I would be in like a clean and jerk or a snatch, just based on the field. There's a lot of dudes that are really, really strong in the shoulders and can just press a house. And that's not me. So this whole open was also very, very shoulder heavy. 5 wall walk, 50 double unders, 15 snatches. Again, another shoulder heavy workout. This one increased in load as you went. So cool workout, but the whole open was just really shoulder heavy. Gonna put the 2023 Open in B tier as well. And 2024 Open, last year's Open, burpees over the dumbbell is fine. Again, people don't actually like jump over top of the dumbbell, so it's okay. They could just do this a little bit better, I think. AMRAP in 12 minutes, 12 toes to bar, 9 dumbbell front squats, 6 bar ups, and then 21:59 thruster chest to bar, 21:59 overhead squat bar facing burpee. It's something that people expect every year. They expect the thrusters, they expect the chest to bar pull-ups. I just would like something new. I would like it not to just be like hammering the same couplets over and over again. I want it to be something where people are like surprised, or like where there's something cool and unique about it, and it's not gimmicky, but it is like a nice cool aspect or a cool twist on what we would normally do. This feels like just another workout. The same thing with this. These just feel like another workout you'd see in the gym every day. So, and we're going to put the 2024 Open in the C tier. So that's our tier list. That's the rankings. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know in the comments any stories you remember about these years and what which year you like the most. YouTube will recommend another video for me you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.